Hello. This is just for anybody interested here. This is me and Becca's organic garden. I'm going to show you everything that we've got growing right now. So here we go. Okay. Whole thing is 20 by 20. There are 4 raised beds in the garden. All of the raised beds are 3 feet by 6 feet, and they're 9 inches tall. We double dug down. We did 2 full yards of composted cow manure and topsoil mix, as well as, that was horse manure, and compost topsoil mix, as well as composted cow manure. We got some bags for that. Then we used some of our own compost, which we made. I'll show you over here. It's kind of hard to see in the sunlight. It's pretty interesting. Well, I'll show you these beds first. The east part of the garden are tomato and pepper beds predominantly. In this south bed here we have Roma tomato plants and California wonder peppers. They're all starting to develop flowers, which is really nice. We started them a little late, but they're huge, and yeah, it's all organic, so this is going to be really good. Also in between here we've got onions growing right there, and basil starting to spring up. It's good, really good, nice when it's fresh, good in pastas and everything. Parsley over here. So parsley, onions, basil, sweet peppers, and Romas in this bed. Parsley, onion, basil, sweet peppers, and hot peppers, including habanero and jalapenos in this bed. There's some really good flowers growing, as you can see right there. Getting really big. I'm excited to start eating my own fresh hot peppers. And all of these tomato seeds are non-GMO organic. These are beefsteaks in this bed. Roma's over in that bed, like I said. And then they're California Wonders sweet peppers. Yeah, and then, okay, I'll do all of the raised beds first. Here, in this back bed here, we've got our brassica family, which includes broccoli, cabbage, and cauliflower. The broccoli plants are up front, and they're massive now. I was a little worried about them at first because their roots were so spindly, but now they're huge. And as you can see, we're starting to get some of the broccoli starting to form there, which is really exciting. The caterpillars did get at these ones up front a little bit, unfortunately, but it could be worse. Started treating them with some sulfur powder, which works really well. And let's see, then we've got Swiss chard here, which we've started to eat, and that tastes amazing. Love it. Very healthy, good in salads, good on sandwiches, just about anything. We've got garlic chives growing all throughout the front here, and then we've got dill growing out through the back. You can see all that dill there, and they're getting massive too. They're awesome, and they taste so good. I might just eat one right now, actually. Yeah, nothing like fresh dill. We've got a rosemary bush. Actually, I started everything from seed except for the Swiss chards and these 3 herb plants back here, just because I wanted these herb plants, and they were already fully developed. I'm gonna grab some rosemary now. But yeah, that's rosemary back there. Oregano, Greek oregano right there, and then fresh sage right there. Good for cooking or whatever. Then we've got cabbage plant right there, just one of those. 2 cauliflower plants, 3 cauliflower plants, my mistake. 1, 2, 3, and then, like I said, the Swiss chard and the broccoli up there with the chives. And then in this southwest bed, I guess it would be, yeah, southwest bed, we have pinto beans, a whole freaking forest of pinto beans, and they're growing really big now, really tall. They're bush beans, so they don't need trellises. They just kind of bush up around themselves, but I put trellises in there to help the bushes start to grow, and as you can see, there's layers and layers of canopies. I'm gonna have a lot of fun looking for the beans as they start to pop up here in about a week or so, but I can't wait for it because I just love pinto beans. You can put them in just about anything. So then at the front of this bed we have cucumbers. We have 2 different kinds. One of them my mother gave me, that her friend Carol's cucumbers is what we call them. Her friend Carol started them from seed, and they're organic too. But then we've got these organic non-GMO Market More 76s, and when we transplanted Carol's cucumbers, they didn't really do so well at first, probably because they got transplant shock. But now they're doing very well, and they've made a full recovery. But these guys up front, the Market More 76s, have caught up to them. As you can see, there's starting to be lots of flowers all over everything, which is really cool. I can't wait for that too. That's going to be really tasty. I just thinned out the beets today. Made myself a beet leaf salad. But yeah, we've got 12 beet plants up front here, Detroit red beet plants. And Becca and I both love beets, so those are going to be tasty. And then for, I guess, the largest part of the garden, but we'll see how much it yields. We have a Three Sisters section, and Three Sisters is corn, legumes, and squash all growing with each other, and it's a companion planting method that the Iroquois Indians used to use. This is a lot of our corn plants. Stonewall's evergreen corn, non-GMO, you know, all organic, like I have been saying, which is good, but the GMO stuff tears up your stomach now, which isn't good. But what happens is the bean plants, as you can see right here, they're starting to grow. Planted them just about 3 weeks ago now. So they should start wrapping around the corn here, and they climb all the way up to the corn as the corn grows taller, and they'll spring up here in just about a week or two. All these beans will spring up those, and they provide all the shade that the and as you can see, they're all mounds about 5 feet apart from each other. But all the shade is really good for the squash plants. And we have Black Beauty zucchini squash, which is doing really well. And we have Waltham butternut squash, which is a really tasty choice. And we chose Kentucky Blue Wonder Beans, good string bean variety, should be tasty. All of these right here too, those are marigolds. We have marigolds popping up all throughout on the side of all of the raised beds and everything too. Just because in my companion planting research I found that marigolds are really good for improving the yields and keeping away aphids and whiteflies and a plethora of different bugs that can devastate your garden. So yeah, that's what we're working on right now. Got like a compost pile over there, and I might as well show you the plants that we've got up here too, just because there's a compost pile. Just because we've got a few more pots. These are habanero peppers, and they're starting to bud up right there. There's some more flowers, and jalapeno peppers right here, and then we've got one purple pepper plant, which you can see we've already got a huge purple pepper that I have to pick next week. But that's really tasty. Then we've got more dill, more garlic chives, some flowers, some more flowers, and then we have fresh cilantro, which Becca just loves to use on everything. It's very tasty. I'll grab some right now. And then some onion chives up here too. So yeah. Should be really tasty. Yep, just letting you know what's going on here.